Yo, what is up, guys? We are back for another, we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and in honor of the 36th World Tournament, I decided let's do a level 10 Link showcase on the World Tournament King, the World Tournament God himself, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, LR STR Broly. Right now, before his EZA, this guy was hot trash, except for one mode, right? The World Tournament, because he could still hit pretty hard, and he was getting guaranteed double super, so he could basically clear the enemy field at will. Right now, he legitimately can clear the enemy field at will. This guy is absolutely crazy. So what I like to do in these level 10 Link showcases is I like to go through the card, and then we're going to definitely run him in some events, and I definitely want to run him in the World Tournament because your boy is going to be grinding the World Tournament as hard as I possibly can, right? I'm not going to be, top 100 or something like that, but, I am probably going to shoot for top 2,000, although it is pretty tough to get into top 2,000. Usually I can get within the top 5,000, no problem at all, so, but we'll see what happens, right? So, his leader skill, STR type key 4, 120% to stats. In my opinion, probably the best STR leader in the game. I guess you could say STR Janemba, but this guy's key 4. So for Battlefield or something, that is a pretty good leader skill, I would say. I disagree with people who say that's not a good leader skill. I think it is. Certainly a useful leader skill. So, his super attacks, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal and mega colossal damage to the enemies. Obviously, the 12 key super is an all enemies, so it is an AoE attack, and then this guy is not, right? It just is on one enemy. So the rest of his card, very, very good, ridiculous after his EZA. Attack and defense 50% start a turn, plus an additional attack and defense 50%, and launches an additional super attack when performing a super attack, guaranteed 2 super attacks, right? So that means he could potentially get 3 from the hidden potential system. Key 5, when there's a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan category enemy, attacks effective against all types and guaranteed to hit when there's a Goku's family category enemy, i.e. makes him even way more ridiculous in the World Tournament. You do encounter quite a few Goku's family enemies, so he becomes super effective against all types, right? That is absolutely crazy. So the rest of him, you can see what I did with him in the hidden potential system. I gave him some pretty damn good equips. So Saiyan Warrior Race, attack plus 10%. Berserker is going to be the annoying one to activate, right? I'm probably going to have to hop into like Infinite Dragon Ball History to activate this, but this is attack plus 30% when HP is 50% or less. Very, very high number there, but 50% or less HP is really tough to activate. Super Saiyan, we know at this point, attack plus 15%. Legendary power, ridiculous now, attack plus 15% when performing a super attack. Fierce Battle, attack plus 20%. Prepared for Battle, key 2, attack and defense 5%. And the Saiyan lineage at Link level 10 becomes a key 2 Link. So this is a very, very good Link, right? So we are probably going to be running him alongside this guy here, the other legendary Super Saiyan Broly, right? They do share the exact same Link set, so they are obviously like ridiculously good together. And then obviously this particular team is just flooded with supports. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into this event. I will be right back. So I'm really not used to this. I got a damn strong rotation right off the bat. So here's what's going to happen. So we are up against multiple enemies here. So this guy is going to be AoE, and then obviously he's going to be super effective against all types, but he's going to decimate the enemy field right now. I'm going to go ahead just right now, get him a full 24 key super with some key up items. It looks like I'll only need 1. And then probably Tech Broly. Yeah. Oh wait, well this is, hold on a sec, because this is not going to be an AoE, this first super attack, but he will get guaranteed 2 super attacks. So I suppose it is possible. Nah, it's not going to be possible, no way. I don't think so. We'll see what happens, right? But Tech Broly probably not going to get an attack here. And then remember that this Int Frieza is a target dude. Jeez, oh Pete, 7 million, man, and this is super effective against all types. Oh boy. I mean, it was a crit, but remember that Int Frieza is a target Goku category support is what I was going to say. As I suspected, he definitely cleared the field. We are just in a Dokkan event, dude. 7 milli super effective against all types. And remember, he's got that Mega Colossal damage multiplier. Real quick, what is his defense? 167. I didn't check STR Broly's defense. No big deal, I suppose. Remember that this target Goku team is actually pretty good. The leader, 1.95 without even Fierce Battle active. Not too shabby from this guy. Considering that he's got a really high defensive, he's like really strong defensively, right? And he can stun and things like that. Obviously, he gets the transformation, but remember that this target Goku team, like the leader is kind of sus. He's good, right? But, maybe we could use a new one at this point. The category itself is pretty good. I mean, basically, it's like the Brolys and hits, right? Like, that's really, and then a lot of the androids, right? Because we do have, he's also an android category leader, but a lot of the android characters are on target Goku, so... including like LR Int Cell and stuff like that, right? So we will probably end this second phase here. Ooh, we did not end the phase, so we'll get one more attack stat. Big ol' attack stat from Broly. I mean, yeah, everything but Berserker active again. This time we'll only have 18%. Let's just get a different sort of attack stat here. Let's get a different look. And we do have a little bit of support on rotation here from the Android 18 that's kissing Krillin. Only 18% though. And then 6.27, man, that is so incredibly good. That is so ridiculously good. So let's go ahead and skip ahead and get another little look at him. So let's go ahead and get the tail end of this transformation. Not one you see too horribly often, right? So this is Fusion 13 coming out to play. Ooh, and then there is Tech Broly and his monstrous active skill. So, man, such a shame. Such a shame Berserker is such a bitch to activate, right? So, again, the showcase is about STR Broly, so as tempting as it is, let's go ahead and avoid this super attack. And what I want to do, let's not link him up with this guy, so this will basically be only Fierce Battle active. And let's kind of see what we get here. So we'll go ahead and get this Tech Orb here. What is his defense looking like? 89k before he super attacks. Remember, he raises attack and defense on super attack. And that's on his 12 and 18 key. So he's going to be guaranteed getting a double raise of his super attack. I would wager he's still going to clear this, particular Dokkan boss. Okay, let's see how he tanks here, I guess, on a Dokkan event. I am going to take him into some difficult content, so I figured might as well, let's get him a different sort of look here we don't have support. 2.31, this is going to be pretty much like the lowest you can see of him, right? 2.3 million at his worst, basically at his worst, right? We only had Fierce Battle active, and that is an AoE and a guaranteed double Superman. That's honestly ridiculous. And we technically did not have a Goku's family enemy, because that particular unit is not on Goku's family, of course, so that was not super effective against all types. So let's go ahead and keep going here, and we'll just kind of clear out this event. What are you looking like? 196,000. Dude, this Fusion 13, he is pretty solid. I think people forget actually how good he actually is. I would dare say he's underrated. He's got this ability to stun. He gets guaranteed crits against Goku as well. He's pretty good, man. Pretty good. 2.46. I mean, it's not the craziest, right? Mine's not rainbowed. He's only at 2 dupes, so yeah, obviously he's got the potential to hit a bit harder, but still, man, still. And then this guy here is definitely good. He's a defensive stacker. And then again, he is a target Goku support unit. You'll love to see that. And then Homegirl here, I would say she is a pretty good candidate for an easy A. She's one of these Baba Shop units. She's good. She's good. She's a good support unit, but she basically doesn't do anything else except support, right? So I think I ended up giving her full dodge in the hidden potential system. We are almost below 50% HP. It doesn't matter. We wouldn't activate Berserker anyway. So now, again, would we get anything in the middle slot? Nothing additional here. So we'll go ahead and get the 18 key super without support. And I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that, yeah, we're going to clear the enemy field here. 4.62 million, type advantage, guaranteed double super attack. That I think is what makes him so devastating, right? Is that guaranteed double super. Did we get any links maybe? Actually, a lot of these guys are level 10 links. We did get a couple there. Okay. Well, we got one anyway. So what I'm going to do, we did get a couple. I'm going to go ahead and take him into Infinite Dragon Ball history with a similar sort of setup. And I definitely want to get Berserker active with support on rotation, so I will be right back. Yo, what is up? Okay, so we already have a good little rotation to... Well, we didn't start the fight out with it, but we already have a good rotation. Now, we have already seen this rotation, but you know what? Screw it, man. Let's go ahead and get it one more time. Fortunately, on this team, we are not going to have any issue at all taking damage. This team is just not really, you know, not really all that great, right? You know, Bardock is obviously ridiculous. The Brolys are ridiculous. 6.9, super effective against all types, by the way. The Brolys are ridiculous, and then Bardock is ridiculous. But everyone else, they're kind of not really built for anything. Like, so for instance, this Bardock and then this Goku, right? So what I would like to do, let's go ahead and pop this Sensu Bean. I'm going to go ahead and pop this Sensu, and we're going to take some damage here. Intentionally take some damage. So yeah, again, we do not have a ton of firepower on this team. Actually, this is going to be a nice little turn for AGL Bardock. Let's see what he does. He'll probably be over a 3 million attack stat. This is basically his best linking partner yet, taking 80,000. This guy was a primo candidate for an EZA during Saiyan Day of 2020, and they really just blew it. Yeah, there he is, 3 million, pretty good. This guy I still need to do a level 10 link showcase on. I don't think I've done one on him. I just recently, in whatever banner he was on last, I just rainbowed him, so he is absolutely crazy, right? So I think what I'll do is I'm going to definitely try to take some damage here. I think, are we going to have Berserker active next turn? I don't think so. Get the double super there. Tech Broly. We're going to save this active skill for a little later, I think. You know, it is always good to get it in the video and stuff, so... this will be a no support type of rotation. We can get Bardock's here, too. We'll go ahead and use Bardock's transformation. Why not? Let's go ahead and get it. And we're going to go ahead, I guess we're going to leave Tech Broly out front there, and then we'll let STR Broly probably clean up the pieces, right? This AGL Bardock, man, actually, this team... Revenge was one of these categories that kind of got a lot of flack upon release, only because they were missing pieces from it. But I think just in general, it's a pretty good team. Like, it's got the likes of now this ridiculous STR Broly and then obviously LR Tech Broly. So I'd really like to take some decent damage here, but he's sealed, so 5.42 from you. So compare a 2019 unit to a unit released in 2016. I mean, and they're outputting similar amounts of damage. It just goes to show you how good that EZA was. Really, really good. And STR Broly is, I'm sorry, just far, far, far superior. Let's try and take some more damage here. I think that would be a good idea. And we'll go ahead and get, you know what, let's just activate it again, right? So, but it just goes to show what a great job they did with his EZA. I would say he was exactly the way that I think that they were even a little more creative than I would have been, right? Like, I definitely wanted him to raise attack and defense on super attack. I thought that would have been a really, really good idea. I don't think we're going to take enough to activate Berserker. This could potentially be kind of annoying. Well, I'm going to do my best here, but I definitely this is what I'm going to do. I am going to skip ahead until I have the exact rotation that I want, because I still want to run STR Broly in the World Tournament. So I will be right back yet again. All right. So luckily it was on that very next turn. So this is really, really, really good. We're going to go ahead and just pop a Ghost Usher, baby, because I do not want to die. So we're going to get a full, again, this is for STR Broly, right? We're going to go ahead and get him a full 24 key super. And we have 33% support on rotation with Berserker active. This is probably, I would say, for my particular box, this is probably the highest attack stat I can get Broly. So let's go ahead and see where he's at. All 7 links active, basically 8.5 million. And this is super effective against all types, assuming we don't crit. So even if this were an AGL enemy, bruh, jeez, we'd be still outputting insane amounts of damage. Remember the true attack stat here. There's the triple super. Dude, he is... That was a... Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. So we just triple super attacked. All of those were super effective against all types. 8.5 plus 4 point something plus a 5 million attack stat. I mean, he just outputted like a 30 million attack stat or something. I mean, just... Wow, man, I am... I'm very impressed. He's even better than I thought, to be honest with you. Like, I know he's tearing through World Tournament. He's tearing through everything. He's tearing through Super Battle Road. He tears through absolutely everything, guys. But let's go ahead and run him just one round in the World Tournament, and we're going to wrap up this video. Yo, what is up? So this is the team that I just decided to run. Since I did work so hard in grinding LR STR Broly's links to full level 10, I decided we definitely have to run him in the World Tournament. No questions asked. Okay, so here we go, right off the rip. Let's just see. This guy's rainbowed. Is he level 10 links? He is indeed. So identical to mine. I don't know about his equips, but I suppose it doesn't matter a lot. Now, this is the team that I'm running. I've actually seen a lot of people, actually a lot of the top scorers are running full LR teams, which I have done a video on that before. You do get a very, very small amount of points based on your team cost. So, i.e. not running Jocko and Chaozu and running a full team of LRs can benefit you a little bit. If you are literally nonstop grinding and the difference is, you know, if you're competing for literally like the #1 spot or something like that, like I do understand like those small amount of points could add up for sure over the long haul. Like if you're trying to, let's just say, get like 300 wins in the World Tournament or something, yeah, those 300 wins, that's like an additional 3 million points. But like per run, okay, we have Jocko here, so that's good. That'll be an 18 key. It literally does not really matter at all, right? It just doesn't matter. And we have Turles on rotation too. This is going to be pretty good for World Tournament, right? So, but it's about 100,000 more points-ish. It's really, really not that much. So if you're just trying to grind your 30 million points, or even just a little higher, maybe you want to get #1 locally or something like that, get 2 copies of DKP, like, I would highly just recommend running Jocko and Chaozu, because all of these guys that are grinding like hell with these full LR teams, there is no Jocko, there is no Chaozu, so you're using a lot of Ghost Ushers. Let's go ahead and get a big ol' attack stat from them. I don't know, why the hell not, right? And I definitely need to pop an item. If you are getting hit in the World Tournament, then you are doing it wrong. You need to make sure that you are not getting hit, avoiding hits at all costs. Because even normal hits, you're going to take 90, 100k plus, you know. And in the World Tournament, again, on 1 leader skill, he's getting a 3.4 million attack stat. He's getting this guaranteed double super. Again, he could potentially triple super. And on almost every single team, there is going to be a pure or hybrid Saiyan, or a lot of times both. So you're going to get that additional 5 key. And then, of course, there are going to be a slew of Goku's family enemies as well. Again, remember, Raditz is Goku's family, right? So you will encounter... And is Turles as well? He should be, right? Is Turles Goku's family? Why don't I know this right offhand? I don't know. And obviously, you can see I'm still like 4 locally. Like, I'm just still like plugging along here. I've barely started the grind, right? So let's go ahead and run him just a couple more times here. But you guys can, I think... It really doesn't take a rocket scientist to see, man. I mean, he is definitely the World Tournament king. Hold on. Are you on Goku's family? Because, okay, well, he definitely should be, right? I don't know what the deal is with that. Whatever. Let's continue on. But anyway, yeah, you guys can clearly see that he is easily the World Tournament champion. There's no one better. There are almost no units in the game better than him. I mean, let alone for World Tournament. He is easily... He takes a huge shit on LR Vegeta and Nappa, man. He is just ridiculous. He is in, I would dare say he's like 2-3 tiers above Vegeta and Nappa. He's in the highest tier of units. So if you guys have this guy, you know, with a rainbow star on him, or if you've grinded his links up to full level 10 or at least high links, he's one of the best units in your box. Do not get it twisted at all. Again, I don't know what they could have really done differently for this guy, so I don't think we need to run any more World Tournament. I did just kind of want to pay homage to him because he was the World Tournament king for so long, and he took a very, very brief hiatus for LR, Vegeta, and Nappa, but he came back with an absolute vengeance. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here and just unfortunately continue to grind World Tournament. If you guys enjoyed this level 10 link showcase video, slap a like on it, and of course, consider subscribing if you are new. Be expecting another video from me today. I always like to do kind of my obligatory World Tournament video, and we'll definitely do some like World Tournament summons and stuff once I have my 30 million points grinded. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.